Today we will discuss the capacitance of a spherical capacitor. Suppose we have a spherical conductor of radius A. Then its capacitance will be C1, that is 4 pi epsilon naught A. This is what we have studied earlier. Now to form the spherical capacitor, we will have an other spherical conductor outside this charged spherical conductor. The outer spherical conductor has a radius say B. Let plus Q be the charge on the inner spherical conductor and the outer spherical conductor is made earth. Now the capacitance of this spherical capacitor will be say C2, that is equal to Q upon V, where Q is the charge on the inner conductor of radius A and V is the potential difference between the two conductors. Now suppose at any point P at a distance r from the center of inner conductor, the electric field strength is say E. The value of E can be calculated. Suppose we have this or we are given with this inner spherical conductor of radius A. P is the point at a distance r where we have to find the field E. This charge on this conductor is say inner conductor is Q. In order to find the field at point P, we will construct an Gaussian surface, that is an imaginary sphere of radius r. Then by the Gauss's theorem, surface integral of E dot ds is equal to 1 over epsilon naught times charge enclosed by the Gaussian surface, and the charge enclosed by this Gaussian surface is plus Q, that is charge on the conductor. So surface integral of E ds cos of theta due to the closed sphere of the Gaussian surface is equal to Q upon epsilon naught. Now ds is a small area element of the Gaussian surface, and the area element is always normal to the area vector is always normal to the surface area and is along r cap, that is in the direction of vector r. So E and ds both are parallel. The angle theta is 0. So we have E surface integral of ds into cos of 0 is 1. So it is equal to Q upon epsilon naught. Integration of ds means total surface area due to the closed sphere of radius r. So E into ds total surface area, it is 4 pi r square. It is equal to Q upon epsilon naught, or E is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square. If we have to represent in vector form, then we will use r cap there. Here E vector, it is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square into r cap. So this is the field at point P due to the charged conducting sphere of radius A. Now what is the potential difference across this small element dr at point P? If the unit positive charge is moved through dr, then the potential difference across dr will be dv, it is equal to E dot dr, or it is the E dr into cos of theta. The angle between E and dr is 180 degree. Therefore, it is cos of 180, or it is minus E dr, or it is minus E is q upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square into dr. So this is a potential difference across this length element dr, or across the distance or gap dr. And the total potential difference between the two spherical conductors is the total work done in taking the unit charge, unit positive test charge, from outer sphere to the surface of inner sphere. That is, in moving the unit positive test charge against the field E from outer sphere of radius AB to the inner sphere of radius A. So what is the total potential difference V? It is the integration of dV, or it is the integration of q upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square dr. Dr means change in r. R is changing from B to A. That is when the point unit positive test charge will be at outer sphere, then R will be B. And when the point P will come to the inner sphere, then R will become equal to A. Or it is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught integration of 1 over R square, that is minus 1 over R. E is with negative sign, so we will use here negative sign also. So with limits from B to A, minus sign is cancelled with minus sign, so it is V is Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught into upper limit of R is A, so it is a 1 over A minus 1 over B, as lower limit is B, or it is the Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught AB is, it is LCM, so it is B minus A. The potential difference is this one. So the capacitance across the or of this spherical capacitor is C2, that is Q over V. So C2, it is Q over V, or it is the Q over V. V is Q over 4 pi epsilon naught into AB, it is B minus A. Q is cancelled with Q. So 4 pi epsilon naught AB, 4 pi epsilon naught AB over B minus A. Now what is the 4 pi epsilon naught A? Now this complete, it is the capacitance of the spherical capacitor. When the earth made conductor has been put near the, or it is placed near the charged conductor. Now what is the 4 pi epsilon naught A? It is the capacitance of this inner conductor or charged conductor when there is no earth made conductor. So we can write it as C2, it is equal to C1 into B over B minus A. Or what is a C2 over C1? It is equal to B over B minus A. We know that B is greater than B minus A, or B over B minus A is greater than 1. So C2 over C1 is greater than 1, or C2 it is greater than C1. So C2 over C1 is greater than 1, so C2 is greater than C1. It means the capacitance of this capacitor will become more as compared to the capacitance of the single conductor. So when the earth made conductor has been brought close to the charged conductor, then the earth made conductor will increase the capacitance. The capacitance of this capacitor will become more. What is this C2? The capacitance of the spherical capacitor. C2 is 4 pi epsilon naught AB over B minus A, or it can be written as 4 pi epsilon naught over B minus A over AB, or it is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught over B over AB is 1 over A over AB is 1 over B, so it is 1 over A minus 1 over B. Now if the earth made conductor is shifted to infinite distance, that is if the earth made conductor, spherical conductor, has the radius B equal to infinity, then what will its capacitance? If B is infinity, then 1 over B is 0, so C2 it will become 4 pi epsilon naught over 1 over A, or it is 4 pi epsilon naught A, or it is equal to C1. It means the capacitance of the single conductor when there is no earth made conductor close to it. The capacitance of the single conductor means it is the capacitance of a spherical capacitor in which the earth made conductor has been put at infinite distance from the charged conductor, or the earth made conductor, spherical conductor, has infinite radius.